Napoleon Hill reveals how to program success habits into your DNA for life. Are you tired of struggling to achieve your goals? What if I told you that the secret to success lies in programming success habits into your DNA? Discover how Napoleon Hill's principles can help you unlock your full potential and achieve lasting success no matter where you are starting from. Stick around, because what you're about to learn could change your life. Part 1. Understanding Napoleon Hill and the importance of success. Napoleon Hill, one of the most influential self-help authors of the 20th century, is best known for his book, Think and Grow Rich. Through his writings, Hill has had a profound impact on millions of individuals seeking personal development and success. In his book and his teachings, Hill identifies specific principles that, when applied, can lead to extraordinary achievements in life. One of the central themes of Hill's philosophy is the power of habits, particularly success habits. These habits, when ingrained in our daily routines, become so deeply embedded that they essentially shape who we are. They become a part of our character, and eventually they dictate the outcomes in our lives. Success, Hill argues, is not a matter of luck or mere chance. It is the result of deliberate action, consistent behavior, and the cultivation of the right habits, the habits that we form through our thoughts, behaviors, and actions ultimately create the environment in which we live. The question is not whether we will form habits, but what kind of habits we will form. Hill asserts that success is a matter of programming the right habits into our minds, just as one might program a machine to perform specific tasks. The role of success habits in achieving personal and financial freedom. Success habits are not just about working hard or staying busy. They are about intentionally aligning our daily actions with the larger goals we wish to achieve. Hill emphasizes that individuals who consistently engage in successful behaviors such as discipline, goal setting, and positive thinking begin to see tangible results in their personal and financial lives. Success, Hill notes, is a process that requires persistent and deliberate effort. Without the proper habits in place, achieving lasting success can seem elusive, despite one's hard work or ambition. The key to understanding success habits lies in recognizing that these habits go beyond short-term goals or fleeting achievements. They are long-term behaviors that are woven into the fabric of who we are. In essence, they become a part of our DNA. This concept of success habits being ingrained in our very nature is a central tenet of Hill's philosophy. To truly succeed, we must program our minds and bodies to think and act in ways that lead to success. It's not just about acquiring wealth or recognition. It's about developing the mindset that attracts those things into our lives. As Hill puts it, what the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. This is the starting point for understanding how to integrate success habits into the very core of our being. The power of the subconscious mind and programming success. To understand how success habits can be programmed into our DNA, we must first explore the power of the subconscious mind. Hill stresses the importance of the subconscious in shaping our actions and thoughts. According to Hill, the subconscious mind does not differentiate between good or bad habits. It simply absorbs and stores whatever information and beliefs we feed into it. This means that our thoughts and beliefs are incredibly powerful, as they dictate the actions we take, both consciously and unconsciously. The subconscious mind is where our habits are formed, and it is also where we can reprogram our behaviors to align with our goals. Hill emphasizes the importance of repetition and consistency in programming the subconscious. By repeatedly visualizing our success, affirming our goals, and taking small, deliberate actions toward achieving them, we can rewire our minds to adopt the habits of success. Hill suggests that through this process, we can make success a natural, automatic part of our lives. In a sense, success habits become so deeply ingrained that they become second nature, much like breathing or walking. For Hill, programming success into our minds requires that we create a definite chief aim or a clear and unwavering goal. This goal becomes the focal point of our lives, and every thought, action, and decision should be aligned with it. By setting this clear objective and repeating it to ourselves daily, we reinforce the habit of pursuing our goal. This is how we begin to program success into our DNA, by making it a part of our thought processes and our habitual actions. The role of desire and faith in cultivating success habits. Hill identifies two essential ingredients in programming: success habits, desire, and faith. Desire is the driving force behind success. It is the emotional fuel that propels us forward, even in the face of adversity. According to Hill, a burning desire to achieve our goals is the catalyst that sets everything into motion. However, desire alone is not enough. It must be accompanied by faith. Faith, in Hill's view, is a deep belief in our own abilities to achieve the impossible. It is a mindset that refuses to accept failure or doubt. Hill asserts that without faith, our desire cannot manifest into reality. Faith is the bridge between our conscious thoughts and the subconscious mind, and it is through faith that we convince ourselves to take bold, consistent actions toward our goals. When desire and faith are combined, they create a powerful force that drives us to develop the habits of success. Through this combination, we start to change our beliefs, reshape our actions, and align ourselves with the success we seek. This shift in mindset and behavior, Hill believes, is the key to unlocking the power of our subconscious mind and ultimately to ingraining success habits into our very being. The success we crave is no longer an abstract concept, but something that we live and breathe every day. Part 2. Why habits are the key to unlocking success. In this section, we'll explore why habits are so crucial to achieving lasting success. According to Napoleon Hill, Hill's philosophy suggests that success is not a matter of random chance or sporadic bursts of effort. Instead, it is the result of consistent, intentional actions, habits that compound over time. These habits shape our character, influence our decisions, and, ultimately, determine our life outcomes. Understanding why habits are the key to success requires us to look deeper into the mechanics of human behavior and the mind. The habit loop: how habits shape our lives. At the core of Hill's teachings is the idea that habits form a feedback loop. This loop starts with a thought, which leads to an action, and ultimately to a result. Once a result is achieved, it reinforces the initial thought and action, creating a cycle that continues to repeat itself. The more we engage in positive behaviors, the stronger the habit becomes. Similarly, negative behaviors create their own destructive loops, reinforcing unhealthy habits that can hold us back from success. Hill emphasizes that most people are unaware of the power their habits have over their lives. They operate on autopilot, reacting to situations without conscious thought or intentional direction. These unconscious habits, whether positive or negative, dictate the course of their lives. To break free from this cycle and achieve success, we must first take control of our habits and consciously program them to align with our goals. This concept of the habit loop is not just theoretical, it's rooted in psychology. Research shows that habits are powerful because they reside in the brain's basal ganglia, the part responsible for storing routines and automatic behaviors. This means that habits, once formed, require little conscious thought and can be performed with minimal mental effort. This is why success habits, once ingrained, can operate almost automatically, propelling us forward without us even realizing it. The more we practice positive habits, the more automatic and effortless they become. The subconscious mind, the gateway to success habits. To understand why habits are so critical to success, we must consider the role of the subconscious mind. Hill describes the subconscious as a powerful force that shapes every aspect of our lives. Often without our awareness, the subconscious is constantly absorbing and storing information, and it has a profound influence over the actions we take and the results we achieve. When we repeatedly engage in certain behaviors, our subconscious mind begins to accept those behaviors as part of our identity. As Hill explains, the subconscious mind is not judgmental. It simply records whatever thoughts and actions we expose it to. If we continually think and act in ways that support our goals, the subconscious mind gradually begins to accept these behaviors as our new reality. Conversely, if we regularly engage in negative or self-sabotaging behaviors, our subconscious mind will reinforce those habits, making it difficult to break free. The process of reprogramming our subconscious mind is one of the central tenets of Hill's philosophy. By repeating positive thoughts, affirmations, and actions, we can overwrite the old habits that hold us back and replace them with success-driven habits. This process requires persistence and consistency, but it is the key to transforming our behaviors and, ultimately, our lives' success. According to Hill, is a matter of conditioning the subconscious mind to support the habits that will lead to our desired outcomes. The importance of definiteness of purpose in success habits. One of the foundational principles in Hill's philosophy is the concept of definiteness of purpose. This refers to the need to have a clear, unshakable goal that guides all of our thoughts, actions, and habits. Without a definite purpose, we lack direction and our efforts become scattered. Hill argues that success can only be achieved when we have a clear, specific purpose that we are working toward every single day. Having a definiteness of purpose creates the structure necessary for success habits to thrive. When we know exactly what we want to achieve, it becomes easier to create habits that align with that goal. For example, if your goal is to build a successful business, your daily habits might include networking, learning new skills, or taking consistent action toward business growth. These habits, when repeated daily, become the foundation for long-term success. Hill's emphasis on definiteness of purpose underscores the importance of having a goal that is specific, measurable, and emotionally compelling. Success habits cannot operate effectively without a clear direction. A vague or undefined goal leads to vague and unfocused actions. The more specific and emotionally charged our goal is, the more likely we are to cultivate the habits necessary to achieve it. Hill believed that those who are clear on their purpose can overcome obstacles. Stay focused and develop the discipline to keep moving forward, even when things get difficult. The power of persistence and discipline in habit formation. While the subconscious mind is a powerful force in habit formation, Hill also emphasizes the importance of conscious effort in discipline. Developing success habits is not a passive process. It requires intentional, deliberate action. Persistence is key in this process. Hill stresses that one of the most important traits of successful people is their ability to persist, even in the face of challenges. Success habits don't form overnight. They require time, effort, and consistent practice. Hill points out that many people give up on their goals too soon. When they fail to see immediate results, this lack of persistence is what separates successful people from those who never achieve their desired outcomes. By cultivating the habit of persistence, we ensure that we remain committed to our goals and continue to take the necessary actions to bring them to fruition. In addition to persistence, discipline is another critical component in forming success habits. Discipline is the ability to stay focused and make decisions that align with our long-term objectives. It's easy to get distracted by immediate pleasures or short-term temptations. But Hill argues that true success requires the discipline to stay on track and make decisions that are in harmony with our ultimate goals. The more disciplined we are in our habits, the stronger those habits become, and the more success we attract. Repetition, the key to instilling success habits into your life. Finally, Hill emphasizes the power of repetition in forming lasting success habits. Repetition is the most effective way to reprogram the subconscious mind and solidify habits. Just as we learn a new skill or language through repeated practice, we develop success habits by consistently engaging in positive behaviors over time. By repeating success-oriented actions each day, we make them second nature. These behaviors eventually become automatic, and we no longer have to consciously think about them. Hill's philosophy suggests that the key to forming lasting success habits is to commit to them daily and allow them to become part of our everyday routines. Repetition is not just about doing something once or twice, it's about making it an integral part of who we are. In this section, we have explored why habits are critical to success, the role of the subconscious mind in shaping our behaviors, and how intentional efforts like persistence, discipline, and repetition can program success into our lives. The next section will delve deeper into the specific habits that Hill recommends for achieving success in any area of life. Part 3. How to program success habits into your DNA. In this part, we'll dive deeper into the practical steps that Napoleon Hill provides for programming success habits into your mind and life. Hill's philosophy isn't just about theoretical concepts, it's about tangible, actionable steps that can be applied every day. The process of ingraining success habits into your daily routine requires more than just motivation or desire. It requires specific strategies, consistency, and the ability to make success a part of who you are at a core level. In this section, we'll break down how to effectively program success habits into your life, making them second nature and part of your very being. 1. Start with a definite chief aim. One of the first and most important steps in programming success habits is to define your definite chief aim. Hill emphasizes that a person's purpose must be clear, compelling, and unshakable. Without a definite purpose, you will lack the focus and determination necessary to cultivate success habits. Your chief aim is the central goal that will guide all of your actions and decisions. It's not a vague desire or wish. It's a specific, measurable goal that is rooted in passion and a deep sense of purpose. Hill advises that you write down your chief aim and read it aloud every day. This repetition serves to remind you of your purpose and helps you stay focused on it. It's not just about setting a goal, it's about embedding that goal deeply into your subconscious mind so that every action you take aligns with it. The clearer and more emotionally charged your goal is, the more easily you will be able to align your habits with it. The act of writing your goal down, visualizing it, and speaking it daily serves as a tool to reprogram your mind to focus on what matters most. When your goal becomes the central focus of your mind, you can begin to shape your daily habits to align with this purpose. 2. The power of affirmations and visualization. One of the most powerful tools Hill suggests for programming success habits is the use of affirmations and visualization. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce your goals and beliefs. These statements, when repeated regularly, help to program your subconscious mind to accept success as your reality. For example, an affirmation might sound like, I am a successful entrepreneur, and my business is growing every day. By repeating this affirmation daily, you are telling your subconscious that this is who you are and what you are capable of achieving. Over time, these affirmations replace any doubts or negative thoughts you may have about your abilities, replacing them with a powerful belief in your own success. Alongside affirmations, Hill emphasizes the importance of visualization. Visualization is the act of mentally seeing yourself achieving your goals. This technique taps into the subconscious mind, which responds more powerfully to vivid, detailed mental images than to abstract thoughts. When you vividly imagine yourself already achieving success, you are sending a powerful message to your subconscious mind that success is not just possible, but inevitable. Hill advises spending time each day visualizing your success, imagining every detail how it feels, what it looks like, and what it means for your life. The more detailed and emotionally charged your visualization, the more effectively it will program your mind to align with your goal. Take consistent, purposeful action. While affirmations and visualization are powerful, they alone are not enough to program success habits into your life. You must also take consistent, purposeful action toward your goal. Hill emphasizes that success is built on the foundation of daily habits, and it's through consistent action that success is realized. Every successful habit starts with a single action, but that action must be repeated over time in order to produce lasting results. For example, if your goal is to become a successful author, you must develop the habit of writing every day, even if it's only for a short time. The key is consistency. It's not about achieving perfection, but about taking consistent steps toward your goal, day in and day out. Hill advocates the idea that action is the bridge between desire and results. It is through daily actions, however small, that we build the momentum necessary to create success. The more consistently you act toward your goal, the more you reinforce your success habits and move closer to your desired outcome. Embrace persistence in the face of challenges. One of the most critical elements in programming success habits is persistence. Hill asserts that persistence is the cornerstone of success. It is easy to give up when faced with challenges, obstacles, or failures. But Hill teaches that those who persist are the ones who achieve greatness. Every successful person encounters setbacks along the way. It is how you respond to those setbacks that determines whether you will succeed or fail. Persistence is the habit of continuing to take action. Even when things don't go as planned, it's about sticking with your goal through the hard times, maintaining your focus, and refusing to quit. Hill's advice is clear when you encounter failure or difficulty. Do not give up. Instead, use it as an opportunity to learn and adjust your approach. The more you persist, the stronger your success habits become. Over time, persistence becomes ingrained in your mindset, making it easier to keep going even when things get tough. 5. Cultivate a mastermind group. Hill places great importance on the idea of the mastermind group, which is a network of like-minded individuals who support and encourage each other towards success. A mastermind group can be instrumental in helping you develop and maintain success habits, as it provides accountability, guidance, and new ideas. Surrounding yourself with people who share similar goals or values helps to keep you motivated and on track. Hill suggests that success is not achieved alone. It is the result of collaboration and mutual support. A mastermind group can offer feedback, advice, and resources that you may not have access to on your own. In addition, the energy and enthusiasm of a group of motivated individuals, it can help to push you toward your own success. The relationships you build with others in your mastermind group can also serve as a source of inspiration and encouragement when you face obstacles. Having a supportive community around you increases your chances of success and strengthens the success habits you are developing. 6. Establish a routine and stick to it. Hill believes that successful people have a well-structured daily routine. A routine helps to eliminate distractions, reduce decision fatigue, and create a consistent environment in which success habits can thrive. When you develop a daily routine that aligns with your goals, you are reinforcing the behaviors and actions that lead to success. The key to a successful routine is consistency. Hill suggests that you should dedicate time each day to the activities that move you toward your goal. Whether it's reading, writing, exercising, or networking, your routine should reflect the habits that will help you achieve your desired outcome. The more consistent you are in following your routine, the more ingrained these success habits will become. 7. Monitor and adjust your progress regularly. Finally, Hill advises that you should regularly monitor and adjust your progress. Tracking your progress helps you stay on track and allows you to make adjustments if necessary. By reviewing your actions and results, you can identify areas where you are excelling and areas that need improvement. Success is not a straight line, and there will be times when you need to course correct. Hill suggests that you remain flexible and open to making adjustments, as this will help you stay aligned with your goal. Regularly reviewing your progress helps keep you accountable and ensures that your success habits are working for you, rather than against you. In this section, we've explored the key strategies that Hill recommends for programming success habits into your life, including creating a clear goal, using affirmations and visualization, taking consistent action, cultivating persistence, surrounding yourself with a mastermind group, developing a daily routine, and monitoring your progress. By applying these principles, you can embed success habits deeply into your life, making them an automatic part of your daily behavior and mindset. The next section will examine how to reinforce these habits and ensure they lead to lasting success. Part 4, the role of desire and faith in building success habits. In this section, we will focus on two crucial ingredients in Napoleon Hill's philosophy: desire and faith. According to Hill, these two powerful forces play a critical role in both the formation and the reinforcement of success habits. While we have already discussed the importance of defining clear goals, taking consistent action, and maintaining persistence, it is desire and faith that fuel the entire process. Making our success habits more than just mechanical behaviors, they become deeply connected to our emotional and spiritual state, driving us toward our higher purpose. The power of desire, the starting point of all achievement. Napoleon Hill argues that desire is the starting point of all achievement. Without desire, there can be no motivation, no action, and no success. Desire, for Hill, is more than just a wish or a passing fancy. It is a burning, all-consuming passion that creates a deep emotional connection to your goals. Without this level of intensity, Hill contends, the journey to success becomes difficult and uninspiring. Desire fuels the mind, giving you the energy and drive to form the right habits and take consistent action. Hill's famous definition of desire comes from his idea that it must be definite and specific. He recommends turning vague aspirations into a concrete and clearly defined desire. Instead of simply wanting to be successful, your desire should be framed as a specific goal, such as I want to earn $100,000 by the end of the year, or I wanted to become a published author. This clarity creates focus, making it easier to align your habits with the outcome you want. Desire is also the key to overcoming obstacles and staying motivated in the face of setbacks. When your desire is strong enough, you will find the strength to push through difficulties, maintain your persistence, and keep going even when the journey seems impossible. This is where success habits begin to solidify when they are rooted in the emotional intensity of your desire. They become habits that drive you toward your goals. Hill's method of cultivating desire involves focusing on your goal daily through affirmations, visualizations, and emotional connection. When you remind yourself of your purpose and visualize your success, the intensity of your desire strengthens, and your actions become more aligned with your end goal. The role of faith, believing in your ability to achieve your goals. While desire is the fuel that propels you forward, faith is the belief that success is not just possible, but inevitable. Faith is the conviction that you can achieve your goal, no matter the circumstances or challenges you face. For Hill, faith is the bridge between desire and results. It's not enough to simply want success, you must truly believe that it is possible for you to achieve it. Faith, Hill argues, is a mental attitude that can be cultivated through conscious effort. It is an essential element in shaping your subconscious mind, just as desire shapes your actions. Faith shapes your mindset. When you truly believe that you will succeed, your mind will automatically begin to work in your favor, reinforcing the success habits that you need to reach your goal. Conversely, without faith, your mind will be filled with doubt, and the negative thoughts you entertain will undermine your efforts. Hill explains that faith is not just wishful thinking or positive thinking. Faith is the belief that you are capable of achieving your goal. No matter how impossible it may seem, this unwavering belief is what gives you the courage to take action, persist through adversity, and continue working toward your goal. Hill suggests that faith is the key to unlocking your true potential. When you have faith in your abilities, you naturally start to develop the habits that support your success. One of Hill's most powerful teachings is that faith, when combined with desire, creates a magnetic force that attracts success. He describes this process as the law of attraction, which operates through the power of faith. When you have faith in your goal and believe in yourself, you become a magnet for the opportunities, people, and resources that can help you achieve your desires. This is why faith is so closely tied to the development of success habits. Faith transforms your desire into reality by creating an environment where your habits lead you to success. Combining desire and faith. The key to sustainable motivation. Desire and faith are not separate forces. They must work together to create the momentum necessary for success. Hill emphasizes the importance of combining both in a harmonious way. Desire gives you the drive and the emotional intensity to pursue your goal, while faith provides the confidence that you can overcome obstacles and achieve your vision. When desire and faith are combined, they create a powerful motivational force that helps you develop the right habits. This force makes it easier to stick to your goals and take action. Even when challenges arise, the more desire and faith you have, the stronger your commitment to success becomes. Success habits that are fueled by desire and faith are not just actions. They become deeply ingrained beliefs and part of your identity. You no longer need to force yourself to take action. Your habits naturally align with your desire and faith, leading you to success. Hill also teaches that belief in yourself is essential in the process of programming success habits. This self-belief comes from developing both desire and faith. When you believe in your ability to achieve your goals, you automatically cultivate habits that support that belief. Your actions align with your faith, and your persistence becomes unwavering. By strengthening both your desire and your faith, you develop the mindset and habits of success, ensuring that you stay focused on your goal no matter what obstacles come your way. The role of the subconscious mind in reinforcing desire and faith. The subconscious mind plays a crucial role in reinforcing both desire and faith. According to Hill, the subconscious mind does not differentiate between positive and negative thoughts. It absorbs whatever you repeatedly expose it to, and it acts upon those beliefs and thoughts. Therefore, if you consistently feed your subconscious mind with thoughts of desire and faith, it will begin to accept these as truths. This creates a self-reinforcing cycle. As your desire and faith grow, so do your actions and the success habits you form. Hill suggests that one of the most effective ways to program the subconscious is through autosuggestion, repeating affirmations that support your desire and faith. By doing this, you create a continuous flow of positive thoughts that shape your beliefs and, consequently, your habits over time. This reprogramming process makes success habits automatic and ingrained in your subconscious mind. Hill emphasizes the importance of aligning your conscious thoughts with your subconscious beliefs. This alignment ensures that your desire and faith become driving forces in the formation of your success habits. When your conscious and subconscious minds are working together, you begin to see results that reflect the power of your desire and faith. Your habits become effortless, and success becomes inevitable. Practical steps to strengthen desire and faith. 1. Write down your goals and visualize them daily. This practice helps to keep your desire clear and focused. 2. Affirm your beliefs in yourself. Use positive affirmations to reinforce your faith in your ability to succeed. 3. Create a vision board. This visual representation of your goals can strengthen your desire and faith, making your vision more tangible. 4. Surround yourself with positive influences. Being around people who support your goals and share your vision will help reinforce your faith and desire. Embrace setbacks as lessons. Use failures and challenges as opportunities to strengthen your belief in your eventual success. Conclusion. Desire and faith as cornerstones of success habits. Desire and faith are not just abstract concepts in Napoleon Hill's philosophy. They are powerful forces that shape our mindset, actions, and ultimately our habits. By cultivating a burning desire for success and unwavering faith in your ability to achieve it, you create a powerful foundation for developing success habits. These habits, in turn, become the building blocks of your success. When desire and faith are combined, they make success inevitable, reinforcing the habits you need to reach your goals and live the life you envision. In the next part, we will explore how to maintain momentum and continuously reinforce your success habits as you progress toward achieving your goals. Part 5, the importance of persistence and discipline in reinforcing success habits. In this section, we delve into two of the most vital characteristics that sustain success habits: persistence and discipline. While desire and faith give you the motivation to set goals and form success habits, it is persistence and discipline that allow you to maintain them, especially in the face of obstacles and distractions. Hill emphasizes that successful people aren't those who never encounter setbacks, but those who continue to persevere. No matter the circumstances, the consistent application of these two principles ensures that your success habits stay intact and grow stronger over time. The power of persistence, why giving up is not an option. Napoleon Hill argues that persistence is the key to overcoming any obstacle, and it is the foundation of all lasting success. Successful people are not necessarily the most talented or gifted individuals, but they are the ones who refuse to give up. Hill underscores that success is rarely achieved by a single perfect action. It is, in fact, a process and accumulation of small steps, taken consistently, that build momentum over time. The more persistent you are, the more these actions compound, ultimately leading to substantial results. Persistence is more than just a mental attitude. It is an action-oriented habit. It requires you to continue taking steps toward your goal even when the initial excitement fades, or when challenges arise. The persistent individual refuses to be deterred by temporary failures, roadblocks, or criticism. Instead, they view these obstacles as part of the process, opportunities to learn and adjust their approach. Hill emphasizes the importance of creating a habit of persistence from the very beginning. By continually engaging in consistent effort, you make persistence a natural part of your personality and character. Over time, this habit becomes ingrained in your daily routine, and you will no longer need to force yourself to keep going when challenges arise. Persistence becomes second nature. One of Hill's most powerful ideas is that failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. This mindset allows you to embrace failure as a learning tool, helping you to refine your approach and move closer to your goal. Persistent individuals don't see failure as an end, but as a stepping stone on the path to success. Discipline, the catalyst for consistency and growth. While persistence ensures that you keep moving forward despite difficulties, discipline is what ensures you stay on course and perform the necessary actions to make your success habits a reality. Discipline is the ability to maintain focus and consistently make decisions that are aligned with your long-term goals. It is through discipline that you resist distractions and temptations that might pull you away from your objectives. Hill argues that without discipline, success habits cannot be sustained. Success requires not only action, but the right kind of action, focused, intentional, and aligned with your purpose. Discipline is the force that keeps you aligned with your goals, ensuring that you don't veer off course or become complacent. Discipline is often cultivated through structure. Having a daily routine and creating systems around your goals helps you stay disciplined. When you make certain behaviors part of your daily routine, they become automatic, and discipline doesn't require as much mental energy. For example, writing every day as part of your goal to become an author may feel challenging at first, but with enough consistency, it will become a habit, and discipline will feel more natural. Furthermore, discipline allows you to control your impulses and emotions. Success requires delayed gratification, the ability to prioritize long-term rewards over short-term pleasures. Hill emphasizes that the ability to delay gratification is a hallmark of disciplined individuals. Rather than giving in to immediate desires or distractions, disciplined people focus on their long-term goals, reinforcing their success habits by consistently choosing actions that bring them closer to their aspirations. Building persistence and discipline through habits. Both persistence and discipline can be strengthened and maintained through the consistent practice of small, everyday habits. Hill teaches that success is not about doing grand things once in a while. It's about doing small things consistently over time. These daily actions, when done with discipline and persistence, become the foundation for your success. Building persistence. To build persistence, you must first develop a mindset that embraces challenges. Start by setting clear, specific goals that are meaningful to you. Each time you take an action toward achieving these goals, you reinforce the habit of persistence. It's crucial to focus on progress, not perfection. When you make a small step forward, celebrate that achievement. No matter how minor it may seem, these small wins help maintain your momentum and reinforce the persistence needed to continue. Building discipline. Discipline is built by creating structured routines that support your success habits. Set aside time each day to work towards your goal. Even if it's just a few minutes at a time, the key is consistency. As you consistently engage in these behaviors, your discipline strengthens and you begin to see results. Make sure to prioritize your most important tasks and eliminate distractions during your work sessions. For example, if your goal is to write a book, set aside time each morning to write. And during that time, focus solely on writing without checking your phone or engaging in unrelated tasks. Over time, This disciplined behavior becomes ingrained, and it becomes easier to stay on track. The role of accountability in maintaining persistence and discipline. While persistence and discipline are powerful on their own, they can be significantly amplified when you introduce accountability into the mix. Accountability creates an external source of motivation that helps keep you on track when your internal drive wanes. Hill advises that you find an accountability partner or a group that shares your goals and values. This support network helps you stay motivated, provides constructive feedback, and encourages you to keep pushing forward, especially when things get tough. Accountability doesn't just help you stay on track, it also reinforces your commitment to success. Knowing that someone else is watching or that you are part of a group can provide the extra motivation you need to keep going when you might otherwise quit. Whether it's a mentor, a friend, or a mastermind group, surrounding yourself with people who hold you accountable increases the likelihood that you will maintain your success habits and achieve your goals. Overcoming challenges and strengthening your persistence and discipline. One of the greatest challenges in cultivating persistence and discipline is dealing with setbacks. Hill teaches that setbacks are not to be feared, but embraced as opportunities for growth. Every failure or obstacle teaches you something valuable and strengthens your persistence. When you encounter difficulties, remind yourself that the road to success is rarely a straight line. It is filled with twists, turns, and unexpected challenges. The key is to maintain your commitment to your goal, no matter how difficult the journey becomes. As Hill says, most great people have attained their greatest success just one step beyond their greatest failure. Embrace the failures, learn from them, and use them to fuel your persistence. To strengthen your discipline in the face of challenges, create systems that remove friction from your path. Make your success habits as easy as possible to follow by eliminating distractions, creating an environment that supports your goals, and reinforcing your commitment every day. When you make discipline a natural part of your routine, it becomes easier to stay focused, even when faced with adversity. Practical steps to cultivate persistence and discipline. 1. Set clear, specific goals. Ensure your goals are measurable and meaningful, which will keep you motivated to persist and stay disciplined. 2. Create a daily routine. A structured routine helps embed discipline into your daily life, making it easier to stay focused on your long-term goals. 3. Break down big tasks into small, manageable steps by breaking larger tasks into smaller chunks. You create more frequent wins that reinforce persistence. 4. Track your progress. Monitoring your progress helps maintain accountability and gives you a visual reminder of how far you've come. 5. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small, to build momentum and reinforce persistence. 6. Surround yourself with accountability partners, whether it's a friend, mentor, or group. Having others who hold you accountable increases the likelihood of success. Conclusion: the enduring power of persistence and discipline. Persistence and discipline are the cornerstones of lasting success. Without these two powerful traits, success habits cannot be maintained, and goals cannot be achieved. Napoleon Hill teaches that the ability to persist in the face of adversity and the discipline to stay focused on long-term goals are what separate those who succeed from those who falter. By cultivating persistence and discipline, you ensure that your success habits are not just temporary actions, but enduring behaviors that will carry you toward your dreams. The next section will explore how to continue building on these success habits, taking them to even greater heights as you achieve your goals. Part 6: the power of a mastermind group in reinforcing success habits. In this section, we will explore one of Napoleon Hill's most powerful principles, the concept of a mastermind group. Hill recognized early on that success is not a solitary endeavor. Rather, it is the result of collaboration and mutual support. While persistence, discipline, desire, and faith are critical to individual success, the power of collective thinking, shared knowledge, and accountability can accelerate personal growth in the development of success habits. Hill's idea of a mastermind group is a cornerstone of his philosophy, and understanding how to leverage it is essential to strengthening and sustaining your success habits. What is a mastermind group? A mastermind group is a collective of like-minded individuals who come together to support each other in achieving their goals. The group is not just about exchanging ideas, it is about creating a network where each member's success is intertwined with the success of others. Hill defines a mastermind group as two or more people who work in perfect harmony toward a common goal. This group is designed to inspire each member, hold them accountable, and provide the necessary support to achieve their individual and collective objectives. Hill emphasizes that the value of a mastermind group goes beyond mere brainstorming sessions or sharing ideas. The real power lies in the synergy created when individuals with complementary strengths and perspectives come together. Each person brings their unique knowledge, experiences, and skills, creating a collective force that is greater than the sum of its parts. In other words, a mastermind group functions as a powerful, supportive unit that fosters the growth and development of each member, accelerating the process of achieving success. Why a mastermind group is essential for success habits. The reason why a mastermind group is so crucial for reinforcing success habits is that it creates a system of accountability and mutual support. Often, when we set out to build new habits or reach new goals, we encounter challenges or doubts that can make us want to give up. Having a mastermind group that allows us to stay grounded in our commitment to our goals, providing a source of encouragement when we need it the most. A mastermind group also helps to create a positive feedback loop. By regularly meeting with others who are equally committed to success, you can maintain a high level of motivation, energy, and focus. The feedback you receive from others, both positive and constructive, can reinforce your desire to stay on track. Furthermore, seeing others work toward their own success can inspire you to push through obstacles and remain disciplined in your efforts. Hill also notes that a mastermind group functions as a knowledge-sharing hub. The exchange of ideas, experiences, and expertise among group members enables you to learn faster and more efficiently. Instead of reinventing the wheel, you can tap into the collective wisdom of your group and leverage their insights to accelerate your own success. This sharing of knowledge and resources helps to build habits that are informed by the experiences of others, ensuring that your approach is not only effective, but also aligned with best practices. Building and nurturing your mastermind group. Building a successful mastermind group requires intentionality, careful selection of members, and regular commitment. Here are some practical steps to creating and nurturing a mastermind group that will support your success habits. 1. Choose like-minded and goal-oriented individuals. The foundation of a mastermind group is the shared vision and common goals of its members. It is essential to choose individuals who have similar aspirations and who are genuinely committed to personal growth and success. Members should be motivated, disciplined, and willing to contribute to the collective success of the group. Hill advises that you should aim to surround yourself with individuals who complement your strengths and weaknesses. While it's important to have a shared purpose, diversity within the group, whether in expertise, background, or perspective, can provide additional insights and ideas that may not be immediately obvious. 2. Create a structured and regular meeting schedule. A mastermind group thrives on consistency. Establishing a regular meeting schedule ensures that the group stays focused and accountable. Hill recommends that meetings occur at least once a week, but this can vary depending on the group's needs and availability. Regular meetings allow members to report on their progress, discuss challenges, and share their wins. By having a set schedule, you create a routine of commitment, making it a habit to check in and stay on course with your goals. These meetings should be structured to ensure that each person has the opportunity to share their progress. Ask for feedback and offer advice to others. By creating a clear agenda for each meeting, the group can maintain focus and make the most of the time spent together. 3. Establish clear expectations and accountability. One of the most powerful aspects of a mastermind group is the accountability it provides. Hill stresses that accountability is essential for maintaining success habits. As it creates a sense of responsibility to others, each member of the group should commit to setting goals and reporting on their progress regularly. By doing so, you create a system of mutual responsibility where each person feels obligated to follow through on their commitments. It's important to establish clear expectations about what is expected of each group member. For example, members should be prepared to actively participate in discussions, offer constructive feedback, and take responsibility for their own progress. Additionally, each member should have their own set of goals to achieve, and the group should support each individual's progress in a positive, non-judgmental manner. Or foster a culture of support and positivity. A successful mastermind group is built on trust, support, and a positive environment. Hill emphasizes the importance of creating a group dynamic where every member feels encouraged and motivated to pursue their goals. This positive atmosphere helps members stay focused on their success habits, even when faced with setbacks. Each group member should be willing to offer encouragement and constructive criticism in a way that promotes growth. The group should celebrate each other's victories, no matter how small, and offer support when challenges arise. By creating a culture of mutual respect and positivity, you increase the likelihood that each person will stay committed to their success habits and reach their full potential. 5. Continuously evolve and adapt. As with any aspect of life, a mastermind group should be adaptable and open to change. Over time, the needs of the group may evolve, and the goals of individual members may shift. It is important to periodically reassess the group's objectives and strategies to ensure that everyone is still aligned and progressing toward their goals. Hill notes that the most successful mastermind groups are those that continuously evolve and adapt. As new opportunities and challenges arise, the group should be flexible enough to shift its focus and strategies. This adaptability allows the group to stay relevant and effective in helping its members achieve lasting success. The synergy of collective effort. The true power of a mastermind group lies in its ability to create synergy, a collective energy that transcends individual efforts. Hill teaches that when a group of people come together with a shared purpose, their combined energy, ideas, and support creates something far greater than what each individual could achieve alone. This synergy amplifies your own efforts, making it easier to develop and maintain success habits. When you surround yourself with individuals who are committed to their own success, you naturally become more committed to your own goals. The positive influence of your group can inspire you to work harder, stay more disciplined, and push through challenges. The sense of community and shared purpose makes the journey towards success much more fulfilling and sustainable. Mastermind group success stories. Numerous successful individuals throughout history have credited their achievements to the power of a mastermind group. Hill himself attributed much of his success to the mastermind principle, as he collaborated with a network of individuals who encouraged and supported him throughout his career. Many of the world's most influential entrepreneurs, leaders, and innovators have utilized the power of collective effort to push their ideas forward. Hill's teachings on the mastermind group serve as a reminder that success is rarely achieved alone. By leveraging the collective knowledge and energy of a mastermind group, you tap into a deeper well of support, creativity, and insight that accelerates the development of your success habits. Practical steps for integrating a mastermind group into your success journey. 1. Identify potential group members. Look for individuals who share similar goals and values, and who are genuinely committed to personal and professional growth. 2. Set clear, actionable goals for the group. Each member should have defined objectives that the group can support and help them achieve. 3. Establish a regular meeting schedule. Consistency is key to maintaining accountability and progress. 4. Create an open, supportive environment. Foster a culture where everyone feels comfortable sharing their challenges and successes. 5. Encourage collaboration. Ensure that the group is not just about individual success, but about collective growth and mutual support. Stay flexible and open to change. The group should evolve as its members grow and as new challenges arise. Conclusion: mastermind groups as catalysts for success. Incorporating a mastermind group into your success journey is one of the most powerful tools for reinforcing success habits. By collaborating with like-minded individuals who offer support, accountability, and wisdom, you create a powerful system that accelerates your personal and professional growth. The mastermind group helps you stay motivated, disciplined, and persistent, ensuring that your success habits are not only developed, but also maintained over time as you continue to build and refine your success habits. The power of a mastermind group will amplify your efforts and help you achieve the success you desire. Part 7: Overcoming Setbacks and Strengthening Success Habits Through Failure. In this section, we focus on one of the most essential aspects of success that is often overlooked: failure. Napoleon Hill asserts that failure is not the opposite of success, but a part of the journey towards success. Setbacks, disappointments, and mistakes are inevitable, but they are not insurmountable obstacles. They are opportunities for growth. Understanding how to overcome setbacks and use failure as a stepping stone is crucial for reinforcing success habits and ultimately achieving your goals. Embracing failure as a part of success. Hill's philosophy challenges the common misconception that failure should be avoided at all costs. Instead, he encourages a mindset shift: failure is not to be feared. In fact, it is often a necessary part of success. Failure provides valuable lessons that cannot be learned any other way. It sharpens our resilience, tests our determination, and helps us refine our approach. One of Hill's most famous quotes is, "Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit." This perspective transforms failure into a powerful tool for learning and growth. Instead of seeing failure as an endpoint, it should be viewed as part of the process that ultimately leads to success. Failures highlight areas where we need to improve, whether in our habits, actions, or mindset. They give us an opportunity to reassess our approach and make necessary adjustments. Hill teaches that those who succeed are not those who avoid failure, but those who persevere despite it. It is the ability to learn from failure and continue moving forward that separates the successful from the unsuccessful. The importance of resilience in reinforcing success habits. Resiliency is the ability to bounce back from adversity, and it is an essential quality for reinforcing success habits. When setbacks arise, it's easy to become discouraged, lose motivation, or give up on the goals you've set. However, Hill teaches that resilience is developed through persistence and the refusal to let failure define your journey. Resilience is not about ignoring the challenges or pretending that setbacks don't affect you. Rather, it's about maintaining a positive attitude and continuing to take action. Even in the face of adversity, resilience allows you to see failure as part of the learning processes and to stay committed to your goals, regardless of the obstacles in your path. One of the keys to building resilience is self-belief. The more you believe in your ability to achieve your goals, the more resilient you become when faced with setbacks. Hill advocates for developing a strong belief in yourself and your purpose, which acts as a buffer against discouragement and failure. When you know your goal is meaningful and worth pursuing, setbacks become less of a deterrent and more of a chance to strengthen your resolve. The role of reflection and learning from setbacks. To truly grow from failure, it is important to reflect on the experience and extract the valuable lessons it provides. Hill emphasizes the importance of self-reflection and the ability to objectively analyze setbacks in order to learn from them. This process involves taking the time to ask yourself a few critical questions. What went wrong? Understanding the specific factors that contributed to the failure allows you to pinpoint areas that need improvement. What could I have done differently? This question helps you gain clarity on alternative approaches or strategies that may have been more effective. What can I learn from this failure? Every failure carries with it an opportunity for growth. By focusing on the lesson, you can use the experience to enhance your future decisions. By consistently reflecting on your failures, you begin to develop a mindset that sees setbacks not as permanent roadblocks, but as temporary challenges that can be overcome. This mindset encourages continuous improvement and fosters the development of stronger success habits over time, turning failure into motivation to keep going. While failure can be disheartening, Hill suggests that the best way to deal with it is by using it as fuel for motivation. When setbacks occur, remind yourself that failure is simply feedback. It is an indication that something needs to be adjusted, whether it's your strategy, your mindset, or your daily habits. The key is not to let failure derail your progress, but to use it to refine your approach and move forward with greater clarity and determination. Hill shares stories of successful individuals who faced repeated failures before achieving greatness. The famous inventor Thomas Edison, for instance, failed thousands of times before finally creating the light bulb. Yet, he remained motivated and persistent, viewing each failure as a step closer to success. Hill encourages the same mindset. Failures should motivate you to try again, not give up. Failure becomes a powerful tool for growth when you adopt this perspective. It is only when we allow setbacks to break our resolve that we fall short of success. But if we persist and remain committed, our success habits are reinforced, and we continue to build momentum toward our goals. The role of positive thinking in overcoming setbacks. One of the cornerstones of Hill's teachings is the power of positive thinking. Maintaining a positive attitude, even in the face of setbacks, is crucial for reinforcing success habits. Positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring the challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. It means choosing to focus on solutions, maintaining an optimistic outlook, and believing in your ability to overcome obstacles. Hill stresses that the mind is incredibly powerful, and the thoughts we entertain shape our reality. When faced with failure, positive thinking enables you to stay focused on the solution rather than the problem. It helps you see failure as temporary and changeable, rather than permanent or insurmountable. By fostering a positive mindset, you can bounce back from setbacks faster and stay on track with your success habits. Developing the habit of persistence in the face of setbacks. Persistence is perhaps the most important trait for overcoming setbacks. Hill teaches that successful people are those who refuse to quit. No matter how many times they fail, the habit of persistence is built by continuing to take action in the face of adversity. Each time you keep going, even when it's difficult, you strengthen your resolve and build the habit of persistence. Hill's principle of definiteness of purpose plays a major role here. When your goal is clear and meaningful, you will naturally be more persistent in pursuing it. Having a clear purpose gives you the drive to continue taking action. Regardless of how many setbacks you encounter, the more you persist, the more you build the habit of resilience and strength. Persistence does not require you to always be successful at first. It requires you to keep moving forward, learning from mistakes, and adjusting your approach. Hill's advice is simple: don't quit. As long as you maintain your persistence, you will eventually achieve your goal. The power of patience and timing. While persistence and reflection are important, it's equally crucial to have patience and a deep understanding of timing. Hill teaches that success doesn't always happen on our desired timeline, and sometimes setbacks are necessary to prepare us for bigger opportunities down the road. Patience allows you to stay the course, trust the process, and understand that the journey is just as important as the destination. Success often requires waiting for the right moment or the right conditions. Recognizing that timing is part of the process helps you to avoid frustration and maintain your success habits through periods of uncertainty. Practical steps for overcoming setbacks in maintaining success habits. 1. Accept failure as part of the process. Embrace setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning. 2. Reflect on the lessons learned. Analyze failures objectively and identify areas for improvement. 3. Use failure as motivation. Let setbacks fuel your determination to keep moving forward. 4. Cultivate a positive mindset. Focus on solutions, maintain optimism, and reinforce your belief in your ability to overcome challenges. 5. Practice persistence. Commit to continuing your efforts despite obstacles, knowing that success is built on consistent, unwavering action. 6. Be patient and trust the process. Understand that timing plays a role in success, and some setbacks are necessary for long-term growth. Conclusion: using setbacks to strengthen your success habits. Failure and setbacks are unavoidable, but they do not define your success. By shifting your perspective on failure, embracing resilience, reflecting on the lessons it provides, and maintaining a positive, persistent attitude, you will not only overcome setbacks but use them as stepping stones to greater success. Each failure makes you stronger and reinforces your commitment to your success habits. Ultimately, the ability to persist in the face of challenges is what leads to true achievement, and the more you learn to embrace and grow from setbacks, the more successful your habits will become. The next section will explore how to sustain your success habits over the long term and ensure they lead to enduring results. Part 8. Sustaining and scaling your success habits for long-term achievement. In the final part of our exploration into success habits, we will discuss how to sustain and scale the habits you've developed for long-term success. While setting the foundation for success and building strong habits is essential, the real challenge comes when it's time to maintain and grow those habits over the course of your life. Napoleon Hill's teachings provide invaluable guidance on how to ensure that the success habits you have created continue to propel you forward and evolve with your goals. The importance of regularly evaluating your progress. One of the key components of sustaining success habits is regular evaluation. Hill teaches that success is not a static goal, but an ongoing journey as you move forward in your life and career. Your goals may evolve, your environment may change, and the habits you've developed may need to be adjusted. This is why it is crucial to continually assess your progress, adjust your strategies when necessary, and set new goals as you achieve the old ones. Self-reflection and reviewing your progress allow you to stay aligned with your objectives and ensure that your habits remain effective. Hill suggests that regularly reviewing your goals and progress will keep you on track, prevent stagnation, and help you fine-tune your approach to achieve even greater success. Set aside time at regular intervals, whether monthly, quarterly, or yearly, to evaluate how far you've come, what's working, and what needs improvement. Take time to ask yourself questions such as, what progress have I made? Have my goals changed? And do my current habits still support them? What challenges have I encountered? And how can I address them? What new skills or knowledge do I need to acquire to take my habits to the next level? By making evaluation a consistent part of your routine, you ensure that your success habits remain relevant and continue to serve you as you grow and evolve. How to scale your success habits as your goals expand. As you progress in life, your goals may shift or grow larger, which means you must scale your success habits accordingly. Hill teaches that expanding your vision and raising your standards are essential for continuous growth. What worked to get you to one level of success may not be enough to propel you to the next. As you achieve your goals, it's important to stretch your capacity and challenge yourself to perform at a higher level. Scaling your success habits involves adjusting your routine, upgrading your strategies, and incorporating new practices that align with your expanded vision. Here's how you can scale your habits. 1. Expand your vision and set bigger goals. When you achieve a goal, take a moment to celebrate your success. But don't stop there. Hill advises that you continuously raise your standards by setting even bigger, more challenging goals. For example, if you've mastered the habit of saving a set percentage of your income, you might now set a goal to invest that money in stocks or real estate. If you've achieved success in one area of your life, consider expanding into new areas, whether that's launching a new business, writing a book, or reaching a wider audience with your influence. By continuously expanding your vision, you ensure that your success habits are always being stretched and enhanced. Larger goals will push you to develop new habits, adopt more efficient systems, and think in new ways, all of which contribute to the growth of your success. 2. Upgrade your routines and systems. As your goals grow, so must your systems. Hill believes that efficiency and organization are essential to scaling success. What may have worked for your initial goals might need to be optimized as you take on larger challenges. This could mean revising your daily routines, streamlining processes, or adopting new tools that help you stay more focused and productive. For instance, you might start using productivity software, hire additional team members, or delegate tasks that were once part of your daily routine. As your goals grow, you'll need to find new ways to operate more efficiently and effectively, ensuring that your success habits are scalable and sustainable. Continue to invest in personal growth. To scale your success habits, you must continue to invest in your personal development. Hill emphasizes that one of the most important habits of successful individuals is a lifelong commitment to learning. As you work toward bigger goals, you'll encounter new challenges that require new skills. Whether it's improving your leadership abilities, learning new technical skills, or developing emotional intelligence, continuous growth is necessary to scale your habits effectively. Consider attending workshops, seeking mentorship, reading books, and expanding your knowledge in areas that are relevant to your growing goals. The more you invest in your growth, the more you can expand your capacity and raise your standards. How to reinforce success habits for lifelong achievement. As you scale your success habits, you must also ensure that these habits become lifelong practices. Reinforcing your success habits over the long term requires intentional effort and continued discipline. Hill's advice for maintaining habits over a lifetime is simple but profound. Stay committed, stay focused, and keep refining your process. Here are some strategies for reinforcing your success habits for lifelong achievement. 1. Create systems of accountability. Accountability is crucial to maintaining success habits, especially as you move into more advanced stages of personal growth. Hill advocates for creating external systems of accountability, such as a mentor, a coach, or a trusted group. This external accountability ensures that you stay focused and keep moving forward, even when motivation wanes. Having someone to check in with, or a community to report your progress to, helps you stay on track and keep your habits in place. Accountability serves as a reminder of your commitment and reinforces the importance of consistency in building lifelong habits. 2. Celebrate small wins. One of the reasons habits lose momentum over time is the lack of recognition. Hill teaches that celebrating small successes along the way is vital for keeping your momentum. Each time you hit a milestone, no matter how small, celebrate it. This positive reinforcement strengthens your resolve and helps you maintain the energy needed to continue with your success habits. By celebrating progress, you remind yourself of the value of your habits, the impact they've had, and the rewards that come from staying disciplined. 3. Stay focused on this bigger picture. Hill teaches that the most successful people remain focused on the bigger picture, even when the day-to-day tasks feel repetitive or mundane. Maintaining this long-term perspective keeps you motivated and committed to your success habits. When you feel discouraged or stuck, remind yourself of the larger vision and the impact your success will have on your life and the lives of others. To maintain this focus, Hill advises using visualization techniques, revisiting your goals, and keeping your purpose front and center. When your success habits are tied to a bigger purpose, they become much easier to sustain over time. Overcoming plateaus and continuing to evolve. Throughout the journey toward success, it's inevitable that you will experience plateaus, periods where progress seems to slow down or stagnate. Hill encourages you to view plateaus as an opportunity to reassess, refine, and renew your efforts. Rather than getting discouraged, take this time to evaluate your progress, set new challenges, and adjust your approach. During plateaus, you may need to increase your intensity, adjust your strategy, or introduce new practices that take your success habits to the next level. Growth is not always linear, and sometimes a dip in progress can lead to a significant breakthrough once you push through it. Final thoughts. Making success habits a lifelong commitment. As you continue to scale and sustain your success habits, remember that success is a lifelong commitment. There will always be new goals to pursue, new obstacles to overcome, and new levels of achievement to unlock. By continually refining your habits, staying committed to personal growth, and leveraging the power of accountability, you ensure that your success habits remain strong, adaptable, and impactful for the long term. Hill's teachings emphasize that success is not a destination, but a journey, one that is shaped by the daily habits and consistent actions we take. By cultivating success habits and making them a permanent part of your life, you set yourself on a path of perpetual growth, achievement, and fulfillment. In the end, the key to sustaining and scaling your success habits is commitment. Stay true to your purpose, continually evaluate your progress, and maintain your discipline. Over time, you will not only achieve your goals, but build a life of lasting success that reflects the power of the habits you have cultivated. Congratulations on taking the first step toward building the habits that will transform your life. Remember, success isn't about being perfect, it's about consistency. Keep applying these habits, stay persistent, and continue pushing forward if you're ready to take it to the next level. Be sure to check out the other videos on this channel